Hello, beautiful people. It is Wednesday, the last day of May, which is crazy. I am super excited for you to just feel the sense of completion and closure as you make your way. Honestly, after today, you're halfway through this work week already. So, what you want to have out today is your social change choice book, as well as your part 4 check-in form, whether it's on paper or on Canvas. Some things that I want to make clear about this last and final assignment. This is the last assignment of Literacy 7, unless you obviously need to do the course reflection form or just like any missing work. But I would love in a moment, once this video is done, for you to open up your final part 4 learning check in Google form, or it's okay if you have it open right now while watching this in the social change module. So this is your last assessment for this unit, for this year. It's for a test grade in that mastery 85% weighted category. And I am looking that you've mastered two things, right? The two things that have been on the rubric this whole time, this idea of writing a concise summary and a final analysis of your book with the questions, whether it's character conflict or theme, that guide that thought process. So you're going to continue reading and finishing your book by this Friday. You will have like all of Friday to work on it. So basically by the end of class Friday, you'll be doing that part 4 check-in. And if you are done early, personal books, summer reading list, Newsella, returning books, all those alternate things. To teach you and remind you about what I am looking for in your last summary, just in case it is not super duper clear. I am looking for that, like the number one concern is talking about what, like, did the protagonist or protagonists of your book achieve their objectives? So, you know, in the very beginning of time, usually when you start a book, you can kind of sense what you believe, the someone wanted, but so then you kind of can sense, if it's like realistic fiction, for instance, what was their, kind of disruption to their life? Was their objective throughout their whole book just to like not be disrupted by whatever's disrupting them, whether that's a character versus character conflict or a character versus self? Really what you're wanting to summarize in this last, 3 to 5 sentences is, if it's fiction, what is the protagonist's like last state of existence? How does the conflict end or resolve or not end? This character, we end in this setting. This is kind of the cliffhanger we're left with. Or in the end, like this person sort of overcomes this obstacle or this conflict. And if you're reading nonfiction, which are a few of you, no matter if it's like super informational or kind of like a story, but nonfiction, is there like a call to action at the end of the book? Or are there any lasting impressions the author leaves you with? Remember that summary is not an evaluation. There's no opinion infused in your summary that actually makes it like an opinion narrative paper rather than a summary. So summaries are objective. So even if it sounds like you, like, in the end, we end on this, I saw this, I experienced this, you're purely talking about it from like an objective lens. Like, this is what happened in the book, not like, I liked how it ended. That really matters to me, but like, that's not within the summary. So just kind of that FYI. Miss Staub will leave probably this screen frozen up there today just to be the most helpful if you are thinking about writing your summary. Normally on our reading work days, I would prefer the computer away, like if you're not working on this stuff. But if you do want to chip away since it's due Friday, I also totally understand. So with that, let Miss Staub know if you have any questions. The rubric is in your part 4 HyperDoc, if you're wanting to know kind of like the 2 skills qualitatively what we're looking for. So I am proud of you. Happy reading.